At 4 a.m., I was picking up my girlfriend's family and dropping them off at the airport. By 8 a.m., I had already finished my workout, the sweaty goodness, and feeling the endorphins. So, riding that high of being productive, I decided to take my camera into the city and see if I couldn't capture some powerful moments in time. Thinking about where to go in the city of Portland, I landed on Directors Park, a location I had been wanting to go on a photo walk at for a while. My goal was to shoot street portraits of people doing their everyday activities and capture the beautiful architecture of Portland. The only problem with this is, I feel people see a guy with a DSLR taking photos of them and assume they're a creep, perv, or stalker. I know I'm not, but they don't. Plus, I don't particularly enjoy conflict. I actually prefer to avoid it at all costs. On this shoot, I had many mental roadblocks in my own head. Like I felt people were judging me and wondering why I'm wanting to take photos of them in their everyday activities, and many more as I mentioned before. The reality was, to me in my own mind, they stand out in some shape or form, and I see them as a potential art piece just waiting to be captured. They probably wanted to secretly be captured also. It'd be a compliment to most people if a person wanted to capture you because of your uniqueness of looks, style, beauty, or something else about you. At least that's how I feel. Since I let the thoughts in my head get the better of me, I mainly just captured architecture for fear of conflict and not wanting to be judged. The result is I did get some good shots of the architecture of Portland that may have not gotten if I was focusing solely on street portraits. One of the only portraits I did get was a person that stopped me for a second to talk about my camera, and went and that turned into a full-blown conversation about the city, cameras, and photography. It was a very nice conversation, and one of my favorite things about the city is that there are so many different people you can find with all unique experiences and perspectives. As I kept walking, I found this little hole in the wall area that looked almost off, with how much it stood out to me. The light above the door was flickering, like something out of a horror movie, while the caution tape and the graffiti on the door added to the oddness and eeriness of it. Continuing my photo walk, I came across a church that I had walked by before, and loved the design of the last time I saw it, so I knew this time, since I had my camera, I had to capture it. I took my time to look around the church and try to capture its story. Walking across the bridge, I came across this older gentleman feeding the pigeons. It's the most pigeons I had ever seen in one area before. He was also very generous and shared some of his birdseed with an African American gentleman. In walking back to go home, I'm glad I kept my camera out and on because the lighting for the capture of this geometrically shaped building looked amazing in the light, and same with this other building that looks almost Greek with how they engrave the letters on top of the wall. So, as you saw from the photos I got, I didn't get much photos of what I truly aimed to get, but since I focused on architecture, I didn't make anyone feel awkward, and actually got some pretty amazing architecture shots with angles and lighting that I may have not gotten if I wasn't focused on that aspect of the environment I was in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Peace out. Bye.